Welcome to the jungle. Among the trees, vines, and other flora here, you may just be lucky enough to stumble upon a temple. A sacred area deep within the jungle, riddled with traps and treasure. This area inspired me and my friend McMakistein too. Together, we are transforming this temple into something even more spectacular. Let's get started. To start, we're going to be taking a look at the original shape of this jungle temple. It's got a really solid, thick foundation, and something that Mojang doesn't do a lot is add a lot of shape variation. The jungle temple itself has some really unique shapes to it and different details that you don't normally see. But, of course, we could do better. Let's start off by looking at our plan. Because this is a collaboration, obviously my parts and McMakistein's parts have to work together, and McMakistein is going to be adding a lot of moving parts to this, so he mapped out this plan for me so that I knew exactly how much room he needed in order to get his moving parts to fit inside a jungle temple. Now it's my turn to actually create the temple, and obviously this vanilla temple way too small. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is mapping everything out in some lovely yellow wool. This will make sure that I know how much room I'm going to have on the inside, and I can start by creating my structural pillars outside of this wool. This will give me room to add some depth and some details without going inside of the area that I need. As for the shape of the structure itself, I'm going with some fairly unique shapes. As with that original vanilla jungle temple, there are quite a lot of interesting bits to it. So a central circular tower, almost like a layered cake design, with some dome-shaped roofs coming off of that and lots of different overhangs for different detailed walls. You'll notice that I get in all of these different roof layers very first. Then I go in and add the walls after I do the pillars and some of the other structural components. This helps me to plan out how all the roofs and everything are going to converge together and just makes the detailing step a whole lot easier. As for the detailing, I'm going a little bit heavier on the details here than I normally would, but that's because I'm going to be going through and breaking down some of these, adding in trees and other elements, so I do want it to look a little bit more on the busy side than I normally would have. Then I'm going to be bringing in one of my amazing community mods, Roamer, and we are going to be working together to add this overgrown feel to the entire jungle temple. We are adding in lots of bushes, grass, and greenery all around the jungle temple, and then turning our attention to some of the terrain, adding in a statue, some other worn down pillar elements, mangrove trees, palm trees, jungle trees, just everything to really make this jungle temple come to life. I want it to look like it's really integrated and overgrown into this jungle. It gives it so much more atmosphere, and you really get the feeling that you are deep within the jungle when you come across this build, and that's exactly what I want. Once all of these details are complete, this build is finally finished. Let's go check it out. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please go check out my friend McMakistein's video on how all of those moving elements were done. And if you want to try this map out for yourself, I will leave the link to download it down in the description. Please enjoy it, and thank you once again for watching and supporting my channel. I hope I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!